Yo, what up guys, I'm Sammy and welcome back to the Soul Drop, and this is one of the most unique slides that I've ever reviewed and also that I've ever tried. So this is the Shark Slide 2.0 by Rigorer, and if you guys didn't know, Rigorer is a Chinese company and it is the company that Austin Reeves is signed to, and I believe he has some stake in it as well, so he's part owner. And of course, he has his signature shoe, which is the AR1, which was an amazing shoe, or which is an amazing shoe. It's only $100. Yeah, this slide retails for $40, which is actually a pretty good price, especially for the cushion tech that you get. And slides are essential if you want something comfortable, especially, if you want to wear something after hooping, because I know a lot of people that don't like to wear their basketball shoes outside, which is kind of weird. But I do know a lot of people that do like to do that. You know what I mean? They wear these to the gym and then they hoop in their hoop shoes and then they take their hoop shoes off and then wear slides, or like what I do in the apartment. If you have like wood floors or something and you want your feet to be a little bit more comfortable and also not be as cold, as you just wear slides inside, right? And as you guys all know, I usually wear these. These are my go-to slides. They're the WOW slides, of course, inspired by the WOW 7, right? And there are a few differences which I'll go over, but if you guys do want to copy either of these slides, I'll try to leave the link in the description box. But as far as the bottom of the slide goes, it's just foam, right? So that's just how it goes. Usually, or most slides have just foam, you know what I mean? And this is pretty thick, so I feel like it'll last a good amount of time, right? If you actually remove the drop-in, it has a drop-in midsole, I forgot to mention. The foam is actually kind of thick, you know what I mean? So it feels like it'll be like a little bit more durable than regular slides, you know what I mean? But it's still just foam, so this will definitely wear out a lot quicker than, of course, the WOW slide. I love this slide because it's very durable, right? We have an actual rubber outsole here in the forefoot and here in the heel, so that'll be a lot more durable. I've had the white ones for a long time, and they're still going good, you know what I mean? But all my other slides that have just regular foam, they're all wearing out, you know what I mean? So I'm sure this will wear out, but it has this nice little texture to it. But like I said, it is a little thick, so I feel like it'll last a little bit longer than normal slides, right? So that's just the outsole, nothing too crazy, you know what I mean? Slides, you don't really need good traction, right? But you need good durability, of course. But anyways, there's the outsole. And also the slide is just a one-piece EVA. It's just a regular foam. And then on the side, or I guess on the lateral side, we have this anti-rollover piece. So they're calling this the fin TPU piece on the side, which is weird. I mean, you can see, I guess, the shark gills and like a fin thing going on, you know what I mean? And they're also saying it's anti-rollover, like you're actually gonna hoop in these. Like, well, it's not like, you don't need that. You know what I mean? I guess it's good if you're just walking around. You don't really need it though, you know what I mean? Because you don't need stability. I guess you do need stability. You don't want something wobbling around, but you don't need something like that's wide. You don't need an outrigger on a slide. It's just funny, and we have the Rigorer logo here on top, and then we have it's just foam here on the medial side, but yeah, this is just open. And also another cool thing is the cushioning setup, right? So we have this crazy drop-in, which is, I've never seen this before on a slide, you know what I mean? And also, if you look at the actual foam, it looks literally like Boost, so probably very similar to how Adidas makes Boost. I'm not 100% sure what they're calling this, but yeah, it's really soft. Just feeling it here in the heel, it's actually kind of thick, In the forefoot, obviously, it does get a little bit thinner, but it's still extremely soft. So step-in comfort and underfoot cushioning is out of this world. It literally feels like you're walking on clouds, walking on marshmallows, all the good stuff, walking on pillows, you know what I mean? So step-in comfort is really nice. Also, I like this kind of like heel tab that they got going on a little bit, so it kind of like cups your heel, so that's pretty nice too. So yeah, this feels really good. One thing though I did notice is that it's a little bit high up off the ground, which, I mean, that doesn't really matter if you're just walking around, but it does feel kind of high up. And also nothing, if you look at the bottom of the drop-in, we can see this plastic piece. It's just it's like this oval shape in the forefoot, and it's, I guess, a little bit into the midfoot as well, but I guess it's more for like torsional support, you know what I mean? And also it gives it a little springiness to it because, foams like this are just super duper soft. So you don't really need it, obviously, because it's just a slide, but I guess it's kind of nice that they added that, I guess. You know what I mean? Especially since it's only $40. Also, another thing that helps keep this drop-in midsole in place is this kind of like this part protruding out, you know what I mean? So it kind of goes into this part of the actual kind of slide, and so you just slide it in and kind of goes in here, right here, and stays in place because of that. So I like that because you know, it doesn't slide around. As far as the aesthetics go, I'm not a huge fan of it because I just don't think it looks that good, you know what I mean? I like the other color, it's more of a tan color, but the overall like silhouette and how it looks, not a huge fan of that. But as far as like how comfortable it is, this is one of the most comfortable slides. I love this boost, or it's not boost, but I love this foam, you know what I mean? Like, it's just so comfortable. Also for the fit, so I went true to size and fits really snug, right? So I guess like lengthwise it's like true to size, you know what I mean? But for me personally, I like to wear slides really long. So I don't like a very perfect fit. If you want a really perfect and snug fit, then go true to size, but be careful with that because it's also really snug here on top of your foot, especially like where your toes are. So this is really hard. It's actually kind of hard to put my foot through, you know what I mean? So I wish I would have went up half a size at least, or maybe even a full size. I would have been a little bit more comfortable with that. Like I said, if you want a really snug fit, then go true to size. But for most people, probably go up half a size. And if you want a little bit or a lot looser, then you should go up a full size, right? And it's really nice because they do have half sizes, which usually slides don't do that, you know? So anyways, this is one of the most unique slides and also one of the most comfortable slides that I've ever tried, especially with this drop-in. As far as like it being replaceable, obviously it's replaceable, but they don't have any replaceable drop-in. You can't really buy just the foam from their website, you know what I mean? Because you know, like a lot of shoe companies, they have drop-in midsoles, you know, like the Zion 3, like the 808 3s, and they advertise it as replaceable midsoles, but they don't offer just the midsole, you know what I mean? But the only company that I've seen do that is Serious Player Only, and they have replaceable midsoles that you can buy and have fresh new cushion, but I haven't really seen anything with this, right? But still, it's really comfortable, super duper nice. If you want a really comfortable cushioning setup for your slide, this is definitely a really good slide, and I definitely do recommend it to you guys. Besides, I guess, like how it looks. I'm not a huge fan of how it looks. So, but anyways, that about concludes this video of the Shark Slide 2.0 by Rigorer. Again, if you guys do want to cop, I try to leave a link in the description box, but that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.